Here we go. Episode number 2 at a 15-minute pod. We still talking. So, I might notice if you guys watch the YouTube video, excuse my birds, that we are still in the same. But I think most pods do this anyway. They record a couple of different things, which last a couple weeks. They might change in between, but we ain't changing. But we just had a conversation happen, which I felt like was good to continue on and record it for 15 minutes while we talk about it.
Bring it back like full flex.
That's right. So, episode number 2, our topic is... Go ahead, Kev.
Shit.
What were you just talking about?
I think we were talking about sports.
We were talking about sports. Oh, for all that's listening, this is the Realo and Kev podcast, 15-minute podcast. We're going to come up with a name with it, though. This is just 15 minutes of us just talking BS, random stuff, having a good time. But we might as well get a couple out the way while he's here. And so we can have at least 2 weeks so he ain't got to come every week type shit. But we were talking about sports. And we adjusted where our mics were because in episode number 1, if y'all didn't watch it, I was pretty loud. So I put it a little bit lower, put his a little bit lower. So, yeah.
I just want to reiterate real quick.
Oh, we were talking about the playing game.
I just want to reiterate real quick. For me, it's always a pleasure. Like every time I come through to kick it, you know what I'm saying, with the family and stuff. Hey. Always because you know what I'm saying. Real talk.
Likewise. Hey, I love having you over.
I'm not doing this for the thing, nothing. Because to me, it's heartfelt. You feel me?
No, for sure. No,
real talk.
I love having you over, bro.
No, real talk.
You know this. Yeah. What was it? Oh, sports. Yeah. Playing games in sports. They have a playing now in college. They have a playing now in the NBA. They have multiple teams in the wild card in Major League Baseball. They expanded, I think, football too, right? Only the top seed gets to bye. But every game in football is kind of playing one and done, so you can't really count that. There's no series in the NFL, but yeah, we are switching totally 180, 360 degrees from episode number 1. If y'all didn't catch episode number 1, catch that. I ain't gonna reiterate, but it was an interesting conversation. But this is totally different from episode number 1. This is episode number 2, so I'm gonna go ahead and upload this in probably 2 weeks. Every other Friday, I'm gonna remember to upload this. But yeah, this is about playing sports. I feel like it's a good thing because it lets more teams get an opportunity at getting into the playoffs. What are your thoughts?
I think who's the first person to implement it? Was that what's his name?
Adam Silver?
Yeah, Adam Silver right there.
It was Adam Silver, yeah.
A lot of people hated that right there. But now, like, when your team is on the end of the stick right there, it sounds a little bit better.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying. Look at...
Not trying to speak about anybody's other team or anything. I'm just saying, like, hey, you get that little, when you're about to fall off of that little right there. But, yeah, go ahead.
If you look at the Western Conference in the NBA, right?
It's tough.
They were the powerhouse, and they still are the powerhouse of the NBA. So you're telling me that the guys who are at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 even, their records are better than the guys in the Eastern Conference, and they're not getting an opportunity to get into the playoffs? I feel like that is a disservice because you're telling me that these guys who have a better record, just because they're in a different conference, don't have an opportunity to try to compete for a championship? That doesn't make any sense. That's why I like the playing game, because who knows what can happen in the playing game. Like, even though you're the 10th seed, if you get in, you might not beat the number 1 seed. If you're the other team, you're not going to beat the number 2 seed, but that gives you at least a chance.
Yeah.
How many times has a number 8 seed beat a number 1? The Warriors beat the Mavs one year. I can't really recall any other time, but I mean, it's a possibility. So you're giving a team who is okay. A chance to at least do something. That's what I think about it when I look at the playing game.
Yeah. Okay. So right now I want to reiterate, he's diehard Warriors fan. True. From the Valley Joe, my brother. You feel me? True. And I love the Giants, my squad from when I came from Northern California, but I'm a Lakers fan.
Yep.
We're talking about Kobe era, you feel me? So speaking upon that part right there, and they got implemented during the era of LeBron when he came through right there a little bit. So to me, it's like kind of iffy a little bit. So that's why I get a little like, who deserves to be in there? Because a lot of haters will be talking about like, oh yeah,
you were good enough to get in the top 8.
Exactly, and stuff like that.
I feel it.
You know what I'm saying?
No, so, I get it.
Yeah. So to me, it's like,
but I feel like you just gotta, if you give more teams something to play for, that just brings the excitement, more viewership, more money to the network.
That $500K for that the beginning of the season?
Yeah, more ticket sales because they were like, man, say you're, I don't know who's in the Eastern Conference at the bottom right now, like the Hawks.
They got to trade no more. Damn.
Who else is closest to the bottom? Like the Nets.
We talking
closest
about
to the bottom.
Okay, I thought you were talking about like Ben Simmons. He's touching gravel right now.
I just want bag, coach.
My bad, Ben. Ben.
My back now. Now I'm talking about the top guys, but like the bottom of the Eastern Conference, right? You're telling me, besides like the Celtics, the Bucks, the Cavs, if you look at the rest of the East, you're telling me the guys at the 9 and 10 couldn't beat the guys that are at 4, 5, or 6? Like, who do you have? Like, you have like the Magic. Who else is the top teams in the East? I don't even.
All right, top team of the East right now, I think it's Boston.
Yeah, Boston, Boston, Bucks, and Cleveland, right?
Yeah, they're considered to be the East.
And then 4 is they're East. Yeah. And then 4 is like Orlando.
Man, what's his name? He played in Duke too. What Boncho was his name?
Boncaro.
Yeah, Boncaro. He's tight too though. So are we in the era right now that they're passing the torch for the young cats and stuff? And right now, I think this is the era we're gonna be in right now.
So
I Splash era, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, the Knicks. I forgot about the Knicks. The Knicks are solid.
Yeah. What's his name? Brunson. Played for the Lakers.
Oh, you're talking about Josh Hart.
Josh Hart is a beast. I ain't gonna lie, he is dope. He played a full 48 minutes.
So you have those 4 top teams, and then after that, it's like it falls off. So after those 4, that means if you have the playing game, you have 6 other teams who are like possibility of beating someone above them, which is what I like about it. And then like in college, I guess it's not really a good sample because I think all of the 6 teams lost to ones, right? North Carolina won. Who are the other ones? UConn, Houston, and I don't know who the other one was. All the ones won.
All he's saying is there's hope.
But you gotta give.
There's hope.
You gotta have hope for every team. Football. Just because
let's not talk about football. Right?
Just because they have a bye week.
Let's not talk about football. Right?
Just because you have a bye week doesn't mean you're gonna win it all. All right. I mean, the Chiefs didn't have a first round bye. Who had the first round bye?
Let's not talk about football right now.
Who had it in the AFC though? Who had it? Oh, the Ravens, right? I think the Ravens had it. Oh, you don't want to talk about football?
Yeah, I don't.
All right. This is for y'all who don't know. He's a Niners fan. They lost the Super Bowl so far, but so close. So close, so far.
Ayuk is not gonna lead to the Jaguars. So
look at the time. This is the 15-minute pod. We got 5 minutes. But yeah, I like the playing game though. Playing's just It does. What is the negative behind the play? I feel like there really isn't a negative except for. No, there isn't one. Honestly, it gives teams who are not that great an opportunity to get to the playoffs, which means more revenue for the teams, which means more revenue for the TV stations that are broadcasting it, because they can be like 9-10 playing game, boom boom TNT, and then wow, millions of people are gonna watch it, even though it's only the 9 and 10 seed. It's gonna be the Lakers and the Warriors.
So basically, a subject for people to speak.
They're gonna be making money, and I'm gonna watch it because I just want to see who gets in.
But another question: Why does when we watch sports, why does it irk us like when our team don't win? You know what I'm saying? It's just like stuff like that. To me, it's like a pride thing. Like,
when our team don't
like
win.
Remember when I told you in the backyard, I was scared to say I was getting voted. I'm gonna tell you, proud nil. Remember that day? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And I feel like it kind of can fall into stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, when it comes to sports and pride, it's like you don't want your team to let you down because you put, even though the team don't know it, you put so much on them. Like, whether it be vocally, you talking about your squad, whether it be financially, you buying like a jersey or you buying tickets to the game, right? Like, we are doing something for our franchises that we love, that we follow. Like I said, they will not know what we're doing because they don't know who the hell Cirillo is on the street. They don't know who we are, but we feel something because we are invested in them somehow. So I feel like that's why it makes such a big difference whether or not our teams win or lose. And even if it means getting into the playing game, at least we have one more game or two more games to try to get into the playoffs, to get into a series. That's why I don't care about getting. I don't want to be in the playing game, obviously, but if we get into it, I just hope we win a game or two so we can get to the playoffs and get an actual series.
We get another barbecue.
Another barbecue.
Not just kidding. I felt that though.
And a future run.
I felt that though. Really?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Coming back to the aliens.
Back to the aliens.
I'm fucking around.
What was that one movie with the aliens? With the they had a little thing on them. Martian.
Return of the Martian.
Oh man, I don't know.
Return of the Martian.
Best alien. No. Question and answer in the comments. What is that? Best alien movie of all time?
Text the line.
This is from the last one. So if y'all don't know about what we were talking about, you got to watch the last one and then answer the question on this pod. Maybe we should do that for every episode.
That's dope. Like
to have a little connection from the last pod to the next one. All right. The question for this pod is, we didn't have one on the last one because we didn't have a prior pod. So this one is going to be, what is the best alien movie of all time? What's yours?
Mine?
Yeah.
It's called The Fourth Kind.
That is the scariest alien.
You've seen that before?
That's what the owls, bro. See, we dove into owls last time.
Hey, but the camera moved a little bit too, though.
I'm freaking out. Like, wait, bro.
But wait. Yeah, the fourth.
That's definitely the scariest alien movie. What's the one with the things on the head? With the baseball bat, Joaquin Phoenix. What? M. Night Shyamalan. Fudge.
Wait, for real?
Yeah. They put the aluminum foil on their heads. Man, please, someone watch my video and comment down below. I can't think about it. I know it was a crazy alien movie, bro.
Alright, now we don't even know this.
When I stop this video, I'm gonna Google it. But
come back. We can edit this though.
Wait, do you consider the ones from what is that movie where they can't like say anything? You seen a movie where they can't say nothing because like the little
So subliminal.
all the little creatures they listen to noise and they kill you. It's like a horror movie, but like it's quiet the whole movie. A Quiet Place. You ever seen A Quiet Place?
Yes. Is it with?
Is that an alien movie?
Hell yeah,
man. All right, I take my thing back. It's A Quiet Place. If I had to be quiet all the time, could I do that?
I'm trying to
with these kids. Hell no. Oh no. But I think that's it for episode number 2.
That was a good one. Damn, we having too much though.
Yeah. I'm coughing now. My throat's getting dry. Hopefully I enjoyed episode number 2. We talked about sports. We went back to episode number 1. So episode number 3 will be talking about different topics. And then we're going to talk about sports. Because that's just how we're going to do it. We're going to connect every episode together.
Hey, yo. That was pretty dope, though. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Natural, right?
It's natural. That's it. So, yeah. Comment section. What is the best alien movie? I'm dying. And I might bring it up. We might bring it up in the next pod. So, yeah. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed episode number 2, talking about sports, play-ins, if they are good or bad. We don't even know if they're good or bad. We ain't really delved that deep into it, but
GCU,
Grand Canyon. Thank you. All right, we'll catch y'all on the next one.
On the next.
Later.